Hey, my name's John, and I hope you're doing well today. And today I want to talk about personal growth and how, in particular, significant events in our lives can shape and really help drive that. So, recently I was invited to a wedding for a couple of friends that I had known pretty well through high school and my early years in uni. We hadn't seen each other for a while, actually, so it was really nice to sort of catch up a little. And because we went to the same high school, I had the opportunity to see a lot of familiar faces as well. Most of the people that sat at our table were from the same grade, with a majority of them being in the same high school computer science class as me. That's crazy, am I right? Now, while there were a bunch of friends at this table that I saw on a regular basis, talking about maybe a few times per month, the other half were people I had not seen since graduation. And it was nice to just talk and really see what type of path everyone took eventually. We even jokingly said that this feels more like a high school reunion than it did a wedding at times. Now, being in the same profession and being familiar with each other, there was a lot of overlap in terms of what people were doing and, more importantly, what stage of life people were in. For a lot of them, they managed to work in big tech companies down in either the States or a regional office here in Canada. Think Microsoft, Amazon, you know the type. And as for me, I'm working here in Toronto at a mid-sized startup that I enjoyed working at. And seeing such a drastic difference made me start to recollect on my own career path and think about where I'll be in even just a couple of years. For some context, in high school, I was a bit of a goofball. Actually, that might be a bit of an understatement, but either way, I think it's fair to say that 17 to 18-year-old John would be pretty shocked, if not at least mildly surprised, if he knew what he would be like 7 to 8 years down the line. And seeing where everybody is now, especially compared to me, gave me more motivation to grow, both personally and professionally. And I think over the past few years, a lot of growth that I had, while incremental, was all motivated by some catalyst or event. Whether it be meeting someone new, getting accepted for a job, or just wanting to impress someone. I think there would be three categories of personal growth that I would divide it up in: intent, method, and outcome. I feel that while method and outcome are the main focus whenever we talk about personal growth, what we do and our intentions behind it often gets a bit overlooked. And to me, seeing all the goals and habits I developed over the years, both the ones that I kept and didn't, the biggest difference at times wasn't how I went about it, but rather why I chose to in the first place. And granted, this isn't some catch-all, but more anecdotal. And I feel good about my current trajectory and where I am right now. And after meeting these friends and reconnecting with some of them, I think it's given me another reason to work hard towards my goals. That is being someone that people can look up to and say, hey, I'm glad things are going well for John. And I think it's nice he's doing something cool. I know, it's a bit shallow, but to each our own for motivation, right? I realized for me that a part of being motivated has to do with talking with other people and meeting other people's expectations of me. If they, of course, line up with what I feel like is a healthy goal to reach. Think of it being a reliable senior at work, being more sociable, a dependable person, etc., etc., etc. I think no matter what the reason is, as long as the reason for you to become motivated for personal growth lets you continue, it's going to be the key to sort of growing and being a better person. And I hope to you that you'll think about all the reasons why you wanted to grow personally and why you're motivated to do so. And ask yourself, what are some key moments in life where I felt an urge to change? As always, thanks for watching. Until next time.